we discovered a church that has been in existence for over 100 years. This church was built in 1905 and is located in Olojo Drive, Ojo Town, Lagos. St. Michael's Anglican Church is the oldest church in Ojo local government area and also the biggest church in Ojo Awori at large. In a chat with one of the members, Mr. Taiwo Oluwatosin.
In Anglican Communion, this is a baptismal form where baptism is being taken. Instead of us going to the river, to the pool, to the stream, it's very easy for us here to just kneel and the church to have their baptism. Either young, baby, or old. No matter the age, no matter the age, anybody is doing born, the baptismal form.
Okay.
Then this. Here. In Anglican Communion, we have wardens. Wardens are those that are in charge of our money, assigns our money, that whenever the church needs money, people are sitting to the church account. This is their seats.
Okay.
We have two in this church, this one and this one. And all these chairs you're looking at, in Anglican Communion, we don't call them chairs.
Okay.
We call them pews.
Pews.
Pews, P-E-W-S, pews.
Okay.
That's what we call them.
Why is it called pews?
Back then when Anglican was established, what we met, it is an history that has been occurring before we were born.
Yes,
So we met them when they pews in the Anglican Communion. That is where the congregation sits. Now, this is the pew. Whenever a sermon is being made in the church, this is where the sermon is being made. We call it pulpit in that. Lectern, that's L-E-C-T-E-R-N. Lectern, where lessons is being read during the service. Either that one is for sermon, that is pulpit is for sermon, and this is for lectern, for reading of the Bible lesson for the service. Either Martins, we have two services in Anglican Communion, either Martins or Holy Communion service. So in the Holy Communion service, one lesson is being read here, but during the Martin service, two lessons is being read here, Old Testament and the New Testament reading. Let's move to the altar. We're almost done. We can also call this lectern too. This is a movable lectern, but this is a permanent lectern. But most times when lesson is being read, it's being read on the lectern, on the permanent lectern, when service is on. This one is for intercessories and other announcement and all that, for this movable lectern. Then this, maybe 2 or 3 people. These are seats for the reverends or the venerables. Whenever service is just getting started before the Thanksgiving or the Holy Communion service is being proceeding, this is where the reverends sit before they now move into the altar immediately after the readings and all that. Let's come up. I want to come up. Yeah, you can come. Falake, you can come too.
I am Mr. Shanolu.
So we learned that you are a member of the church, St. Michael's Anglican Church, and you've been praying for them for so long. So I want to know some things about the church, like the year it was discovered.
It was founded.
That it was founded.
Actually, St. Michael's Anglican Church, I can only give you a little about the history.
Yes.
We have the elderly ones that can tell you the whole story. But according to what I know about the church was founded in 1905. So by I think few committed members then in those days, So the church by now at least is 100 and something years. So if you calculate from that age. So and the church has contributed a lot to the development of the community. So the first thing church did was the establishment of a St. Michael Primary School. We served the entire community in Ojo here, and also the community around Ojo here, and it has produced a whole lot of prominent people in our society today. So we have had councillors, chairman of local government, House of Rep members, and so on, notable people. So the church used to, organize a lot of events. One, we have harvest, like juvenile harvest, adult harvest, and ethnic harvest. You can call it ethnic or state harvest.
Ethnic or state harvest.
Yes, which brings all the tribes together, both from the northern part, the eastern part, and so on. So we have
personal observation. What's the personal view about the church?
St. Michael's Church, has been a kind of a worship center, that you personally would love to attend. When it comes to the celebration of harvest, both juvenile harvest, that's the youth, and the juvenile and the young people's harvest, then the adult harvest, we also celebrate couples harvest.
Okay.
So couples, newly married couples, or the older one can be, invited, yes. So whereby they will be asked questions relating to their
marriage.
So understand me.
Yes.
So and also professional harvest also.
Yes,
Professional harvest. So what we do, like me as the printer now, or you that from the media, this thing. So the legal and so on. So we have many this thing that program activities, that brings people together. You need to come to St. Michael's on the 31st of December. That's the crossover. Oh God. Both the Muslim or Christian, even the pagans, you want to see them. The church will be filled up. Everybody will come and thank God, for seeing them through the course of the, you understand?
So how long have you been a member?
I've been a member since 1993.
1993.
Of this church, Michael?
I was a choir member.
Choir?
Yeah, from 1993 to 2003.
Okay.
So, and I'm still members of St. Michael's. And of my society, and we also have different societies.
Okay.
So what are those societies for?
Yeah, the society, we are formed to a kind of render their little, help they can do to the church, just to improve the activities of the church, and to also contribute, to the projects. You understand me? So, and those society also, the reason why they form those society is also for, to help each other. Or like we that are here now, we can name a society. We can also see to the affair of each other. If anyone that needs help, anyone that
like helping a brother.
And to also share the word of God together. To do some activities depending on their agreement and so on. So St. Michael.
You said your own
the name of my society. So we have a lot of society in St. Michael's Anglican Church. We have White Stand, that's Young Stars Christian Association. We have AYF, that's Anglican Youth Fellowship. That has now, then we have Anglican Christian Fellowship, which is my society.
Anglican Christian Fellowship.
Yes, and I happen to be the secretary of the society. We also have Bolwonde Oku. So for the elderly ones, we have CUB society. We have a lot of, and we have more than 15 societies. Yes.
Anglican Church. So how long have you been attending?
From birth.
From birth. We've learned that this church has been existing for over 100 years.
Very
and
correct.
it was not in that location previously.
Yes.
So what is your view about the church, and what can you just tell us in general about the church? And you think we need to know?
Thank you very much. The church, St. Michael Anglican Church, as you know, is an Orthodox church, and the oldest church in Ojo local government, and Ojo Awori as a whole. the oldest and the biggest so far. There's nowhere you will be in Ojo that you will not see the door of the church directing or giving you direction of how to locate the church. So it's the oldest and the biggest. I know, as people used to rightly say that Orthodox church or Orthodox churches are somehow old-fashioned church. But I must tell you that Anglican church of nowadays are now more of evangelical and giving the word, the true word of God.
You learn that they do ethnic affairs and some other affairs, and there are some societies in the churches that make people come together.
In addition, St. Michael Anglican Church is a blessed church, and it encompasses tribes in Ojo local government as well, where we have majority of the tribes are in that church. So that makes us to celebrate ethnic harvest, where all ethnics come together to celebrate Christ, and it's always one of.
Sorry, sir. Do you have any post or any position in the church, or any society you belong to, anything?
Yes, I belong to one society. The church runs through services, the English service and Yoruba service. So the society I belong to is in English service, Christian Unity Band of Nigeria.
Christian
Unity Band of Nigeria. Then I also belong to the chorus, I'm a member of the choir, and then I'm an evangelical leader.
Oh, you're still a choir till now?
Yes. I'm the leader of the evangelical team in the church. So I also belong to Sunday school teacher. So I'm also a member of the parish council. That is the highest decision-making body of the church. Parish council of the church. They call it PCC, Parish Church Council. I am the assistant secretary of the church.
In that parish council?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, we heard that the church has been there for a very long time, over 100 years. Like, can you tell us more about it?
Yes.
Like the historical part of it?
The church, the old church building is not far from the main church now. It's a stone throw. The venerable, the then late venerable Ikpimoye brought us from the old church to the new church. While the church is still not complete, we started worshiping in that church like that. Just to show the proactiveness of the vicar then, just to make sure the church grew. Then late venerable Akiade also was the pioneer vicar that ignites the evangelical unit in that church. Yes.
So, were you attending that former church too before they changed to the former church and the new church? The building.
The same thing.
Yeah,
why the old church exists? This present building, it encompasses the church vicarage where we house the priests.
You captured that.
And then we have another building where the church now resides. So why the old one exists? The Sunday school children were using the completed building, but now that
it's completed.
Yes, it's completed. Now in that place.
Was there a particular reason why they moved, or maybe just because of space?
The old one was very small, and the church is growing large, and it cannot contain the members again.
Okay.
So we have to move
from that place.
Yes,
So you mean that there was a particular time that the two buildings of the churches were working together, and people in the
and then it was the children's service that was in that uncompleted building. Children,
Which is
all the
new-
children, yes. Then the adults and the old building. So, but now that we have moved now, so both the children and the adults.
the new buildings.
So is there anything you can add for us?
Like to know about Christianity as a whole, or just about the church, just can help us. What do you think we can do? Because they said they've done so much to the community, like schools and some other things.
Initially, the schools were on primary schools were under the missionaries, while the St. Michael Primary School were owned by the church.
Okay.
But when the government now took it over from the missionary, so they relinquished it to the government. So that St. Michael Primary School was primarily the St. Michael Church Anglican Church was the owner of that primary. Yes.
So now it's not for the
It is
government.
for the government.
But the name is still being
Yes. And then often during December period they do welfareism, where they give to widows, the less privileged, the indigent students. The church also give free jam to indigent students and all youth that qualify to enter into an institution, and they give bursary award also to those that pass the jam. So from 100 level to the 400 level every year, bursary award. So it's part of evangelism that the church is giving out, and this initiative was given by the former vicar that was transferred. That is Venerable Adebowale Taiwo. It was yes. Then the present one also, like we used to say that government is a continuum process. So the present vicar also see to the administration of the previous vicar, see that it was a good run, so he continued the good work. So
Thank you very much, sir.
welcome.